What up, everyone? Welcome back to Blade Bias, but a Blade Bias where I sit on my bed and talk about things because it's late and I'm really tired. Sorry about the inconsistent uploads lately. I mean, actually, I shouldn't say sorry. I'm not going to apologize for it because at the end of the day, YouTube. Wow, I just smacked myself in the face. At the end of the day, YouTube isn't my number one priority. School, social life, all of that is. So I can't really apologize for not uploading consistently last week, but hopefully you can pardon it for the time being. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens every once in a while where I'll miss a day because, again, I'm just focused on other things. YouTube, as it always has been, isn't my number one priority, and sometimes I'm just not going to be able to make a video. But I wouldn't expect it too often. I think I'll be able to fill the upload schedule as I have been all this time. I've got a lot of stuff to talk about. I've got a lot of packages waiting at home that I didn't want to send here because mailroom shenanigans from move-in week. I think I have like 5 packages waiting for me, so I can cover all that stuff next week, and it'll be super cool. But I kind of just wanted to make a video talking about like summer and kind of a recap and just talking about things going on with me, kind of more, not personally, because summer was amazing for my personal life, but I don't get into my personal life on here, so you're not going to hear much about that, but just more me as a content creator, kind of peek behind the curtain. Summer was amazing for all but one thing, and that is my main channel. I haven't uploaded a main channel video since before I left for summer, which I'm not super proud of. I kind of beat myself up about it a little bit. I can't beat myself up about it too much because Blade Bias was just as consistent as we've always been. I covered some really cool stuff. I kept up my live streams consistently. So, like, I couldn't beat myself up too much for that because at the end of the day, I was still creating content. It's just, I feel like losing the spark, which I guess it's kind of what happened is I lost the spark for long form, like review Balisong content. Losing the spark in a community that so desperately needs that content to be filled doesn't feel the best. I mean, there are people picking up the slack. Den's been doing great, been loving his reviews. Will and Brandon are consistently great as always, and a whole bunch of other people that I'm not going to remember off the top of my head. But like, I don't know. I feel guilty almost not uploading anything on my main channel in a little while, even though it's my profound belief that I shouldn't force myself to make a video like that. It should be done entirely from passion, which is partially the reason that the Blade Show video hasn't come out yet, and also just because I'm kind of lazy. I can admit that. But other than that, actually no, the main channel, I do want to get it like back up and running, but I think what I need to do is take it back to its roots for a little bit. If you don't know the lore, before I uploaded Balisong videos, it was like once a year uploads where I just had creative energy and I just spent it making a video about something I was passionate about. So back when Ty first taught me to edit, it was like some hyper edited Fortnite thing. And then I made a video about a VR game I was really into. And then I made a video about an analysis of a mechanic in Star Wars Squadrons, which is a game I was playing a lot at the time. And lately I've been playing a lot of roguelikes. Risk of Rain 2, Crab Champions, RoboQuest, stuff like that. But particularly Risk of Rain 2, actually. I've been loving that game lately. But I'm thinking maybe to get the spark back for the long-term Balisong stuff, maybe I just upload something that's like completely passion-driven. The community that follows me isn't going to give a rat's ass about it. They don't care about Risk of Rain 2 or roguelikes or anything like that. But just a fun little passion video talking about a game that I really like could be what I need to just kick back into some sort of gear to get the reviews back out. This isn't like absolutely gonna happen, but it's just an idea I've been kicking around. I'm just kind of spitballing. Anything that I say in this video, take it with an extreme grain of salt, because at the end of the day, I'm a lazy college student who spends all their energy in school. Speaking of school, first week is over and I'm already tired, already kind of burnt out, and the workload hasn't even really started yet, so that's really fun. But being back it's been nice to be in an area that's like, full of my peers instead of just my hometown, which is full of me sitting in my basement and then driving out to like work sometimes. It was a very boring summer by most people's standards, I feel like, but for mine it was pretty good. So main channel stuff out of the way. Blade bias, like I said, it might be a little less consistent. I am slightly considering switching to a fixed schedule on blade bias. So instead of every other day, we do something like 3 videos a week, 2 head mount videos, and then 1 new segment. I'm kind of toying with it. Again, take it with a huge grain of salt. We'll see. You'll have to let me know what you guys think. Because a part of me does want to make the channel a little more, interesting than just head-mounted videos every other day. But I still want to maintain the, it's not a lot of work, which means that I can be consistent on this channel. I don't want this to become my main channel where it's too much work and I'm not able to do it. Or just not feeling like I want to do it because I'm a lazy boy. So yeah, that's something that I'm kind of toying around with. But for the short-term future, I wouldn't expect any changes. Just, if anything, just missing an upload here or there. But I plan on being as consistent as I can now that the first week is over with. Because, like I said, YouTube not my first priority. School and my social life is, unfortunately. Or fortunately. Fortunately for me, unfortunately for you. But that's just the way it's got to be. The way that it works, I can't be enslaved to a group of people that I've never met, So, I don't know. I think that's about it. As far as anything else over summer, I got better at flipping, and then I promptly lost all that skill because flipping in an apartment, not the best. Flipping plastic again though, so that's cool. I mean, plastic never really went anywhere for me. I just didn't flip it all that much when I was at home just because I had things like the Prisma Pro and the Orion and the Slift T that I was like super excited about. But yeah, cool videos coming down the pipeline. I got a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of stuff to cover. And I think that pretty much does it. I feel like I'm forgetting to mention one thing. I'll probably remember it once I stop recording. But yeah, that was kind of my summer. That's kind of just a little spitball session. Thanks for joining me sitting in my bed talking about stuff. I'm really tired. I'm going to go to bed, even though it's only 10 o'clock, and usually I stay up way later than 10 o'clock. But yeah, I don't know, man. First week of school got me feeling some type of way, and by some type of way, I mean fucking exhausted. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Later.